All right. Good morning. What's up, everyone? So, welcome to today's live gymming at home YouTube workout. It is Kettlebell Day, and so as usual, we're gonna wait the first 5 minutes. We're gonna let people join us here live. If you are already a pro, you know exactly what you need to do. You're a veteran. You can skip to about minute 6, where I get started with the pre-warm up, also called the bulletproof body round. So first 5 minutes, I'm just gonna go through the instructions because when we're live, I have to make sure that everybody's safe. I gotta make sure everybody's doing everything right and that we cover all our bases. So with that said, here are a couple of house rules. We're gonna call them house rules. Number one, make sure you have plenty of liquids to drink, be it pre-workout, post-workout, BCAs. I don't care what you have to drink. Pretty much they're all very similar. The only difference is that, how much caffeine, how much stimulants are you taking in? That's it. But like if it's early in the morning, then you might want to have a lot of stimulants. I drink a pre-workout while I'm working out. And I might have a Gatorade as well. Have the right equipment. I know that it's hard, I know it's expensive, but the more equipment you have, the better you can target your goals. But worst case scenario, you're going to get a very good cardio and muscular endurance workout no matter what. In the description below, you're going to see just explanations, some basic explanations on how to achieve specific goals. We got 3 of them. We got muscle building, strength training, muscular endurance. If you want to burn a lot of body fat, if you're like on a weight loss, fat loss diet, then go with the muscular endurance. That's the best advice that I can give you, even though you can achieve it with any program, but you want to be more specific. You don't want to be on a calorie deficit while doing a strength training or muscle building program. Plain and simple, right? Good morning, Olguita. Good morning. A couple other house rules is make sure you have a game plan. Make sure you have good music, good loud hype music that's gonna get you through these workouts. Music is always important, and that's about it in terms of house rules. I don't put music due to the copyright issues, so just jack your volume up and listen to me. But if you want to just put something good, loud, go for it. No problems. All right. So that's one thing. Couple other things you might see. You might see Luna and Bella running by. All right. They're crazy. They do whatever they want. Sometimes they jump on the computer and I have to go and shush them. It is what it is. Working out from home, right? That's what happens. Right? We got kids. We got animals. We got pets. We got a lot of things that can happen. Let's go through the basics of the workout. We usually start with a bulletproof body round, which means we are going to do exercises that unlock our shoulders, unlock our hips, and unlock our knees. And the idea is to learn to move correctly, to stretch out muscles, and basically unlock muscles that we normally use a lot, but that tend to get injured. The shoulders are a cause for a lot of injuries. Knees and hips, those are like the 3 main muscles that cause people injuries. So we're gonna do things and do exercises that are gonna strengthen that. Then we got round 1, which is the technique round, and then round 2, which is the in terms of weightlifting, we got round 2, which is the performance and goals round. All right, so we're about to get started. When it comes to kettlebells, good morning, Marisol, good morning. When it comes to kettlebells, okay, whatever watches you are wearing, Fitbit, stopwatch, whatever it is that you're wearing, turn it and make it face down. So you don't want to have it face up like it is right now. I'm going to turn mine so that when I'm doing kettlebells and I'm doing just all types of exercises, it doesn't get damaged by the kettlebells. Because usually you do snatches, and sometimes when you do cleans, it lands on the front. The kettlebell lands on the front of your hand, so it'll damage any watch or whatever you're wearing. Okay, preferably don't wear jewelry. So if it's something that you care about, something that you that's valuable to you, take it off. Okay, take it off. Okay, we're gonna get started. We're gonna get started with the bulletproof round. All right. Good morning, Marisol. Good morning. We're gonna start with the bulletproof round. Just follow along, do your best, and focus on technique. Don't focus on anything else but technique. Okay. So we're gonna start with arm circles, and what I want you to do is that I want you to row here, stick out your chest, squeeze that upper back as hard as you can. Open your hands like this, spread them out as you hold the contraction on your upper back. And we're gonna go arm circles forward. All right, when I say fingers up, you go like this. When I say fingers down, you point them down as hard as you can. As hard as you can up, as hard as you can down, and then you hold it until I say switch, okay? So squeeze that back, and let's go with these arm circles. Woo! If you did the chest workout on Monday, you're feeling your chest right about now. Fingers up, fingers down, fingers up, fingers down. Keep going. Big circles. Open hand, squeeze, and let's go over and under. My chest is so sore right now. So sore. All right. Shake it off. Okay, now we're going to do the exact same thing. Arm circles, but we're going to go in the opposite direction. Okay? So same thing. I want you to row, squeeze that upper back, keep it tight, open. Do not let go of that contraction on the upper back. And we're going to go backwards. So go in the reverse direction now. You can make the circles a little bit bigger if you want, but you don't have to go too big. We just want to warm up. We don't want to hurt the shoulder. Fingers up, fingers down, up, and my shoulders are burnt out. Let's go. They are tired from Monday's workout. I am burning. Woo! Okay. Shake it off. Next, we are going to swing. We're going to swing back. I want you to go as far up as you can and then swing into your arm as straight overhead as you can. Basic rules, do not lean back and hyperextend your back. I want you to stay straight and crunch down so your body doesn't move from here. So create stiffness right here. How far your arm goes depends on how mobile you are. So if you can only get up to here, that's a problem. You have to do this more often so that eventually you can get all the way to the top. So do not lean back and try to reach, because this, all right, this right here is the same as this. It's still a problem. It's just an easy way out to try to get your arms straight, perpendicular to the floor, but you're going to hurt your lower back, all right? So crunch down, keep your glutes tight, keep everything tight, swing back and up as hard as you can. Little by little, you'll get better, okay? We got 10. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. All right. Next, now we're going to loosen up and unlock those muscles so that you can get further going up, okay? So we're going to loosen up the rotator cuff muscles. We're going to loosen up the lats, middle back. We're going to loosen everything, our whole entire back, so that we can increase the range of motion on our arms, okay? So first stretch that we're doing is you're gonna pull across, keep your hand same height as your shoulders. You can grab with your hand, you can go with the wrist, or you can go like elbow to elbow and get really in there, okay? It all depends, again, how flexible you are. I want you to pull and twist as far as you can go, but you're not just twisting. Just because you're twisting doesn't mean you're not pulling. You gotta pull as far as you can. You're doing a row, pull all the way in and feel the stretch back here, but then as you twist, you're gonna feel the stretch on those lat muscles. We're gonna do 3 angles, 3 levels. Just follow along. Ready? Let's go. So angle number 1, hand at the same height as my shoulders. So pull and twist. 1, 2, and switch. 1, 2, and switch. Same thing. 1, 2, switch. 1, 2, and relax. Now we're gonna bend our hips, and the hand is gonna be about hip height. Everything else is the same. You pull and you twist. If you can't bend for whatever reason, stay up here. All right, just keep doing it. But if you can get down, get down. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. So pull and twist. 1, 2, pull and twist. That's 2 more. Let's go. Pull and twist. Last 1. Pull and twist. That's 2. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Okay. Last but not least, we're going to do the exact same thing, but now we're going to bend even more to the kneecaps. You're trying to get to your knees. So you bend a little bit more. If you can't, you only go as low as your body allows you to go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So deep. 1, 2. I can feel this on my lower back. 1, 2. I feel that stretch. Do it again. 1, 2. Last 1. 1, 2. And shake it off. Beautiful. So now your arms should feel a little bit looser. Your lats should feel a little bit looser. And now what we're going to do is we're going to swing again. And I want you to notice the difference. Now you might be able to go higher. Even if it's 1 more inch, even if it's 1 more degree, you're going to be able to get higher. And as you improve, you'll get higher and higher and higher, especially if you do this every day, okay? Here we go. Swings. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Crunch down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. All right, you should be here. Straight, bicep close to your ears, arms locked. All right, that's a good sign of great movement. Kelly, good morning. Good morning, Kelly. I see you. All right. So we are done with this part of our body. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go into the legs. We're going to start with those inner thighs. And what we do is we're going to open the legs like this, a little bit wide, okay? Some of you are going to be able to go wider than others and still be comfortable, okay? So I want you to go as wide as you can, but then you're still comfortable. You can still lean back with your legs straight and then just bend the knee, right? Doesn't matter if it doesn't cross the toe. What I don't want you to do is I don't want you to go forward, okay? Just straight to the side. My butt sits back as I'm going that way. And then you're going to feel a stretch right through here. Your feet should be like this at a slight angle, 45 degrees and flat. We're going to go 2-second holds at each side. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So 1, 2, other side. 1, 2. That's 2. 1, 2, other side. 1, 2. That's 4. 1, 2. That's 5. 1, 2. That's 6. 1, 2. That's 7. 1, 2, that's 8, 1, 2, that's 9, 1, 2, that is 10. Beautiful. All right. Shake it off. Okay. Next, we're going to stretch those hip flexors. Remember, just step back like this. Roll that leg. So roll that back leg. I want you to lean back a little bit, but I want you to also round the shoulders as you lean back. So as you lean back, round the shoulders. And then what you're going to do is you're going to drop that back knee as you hold that position. Do not lean forward. So this is straight. Either you stay here or you go back. If you just go this way, that's it. It's wrong. Okay? It's wrong. I don't want you. I want you to stay straight or lean back a little bit and crunch down and then drop from there. Okay? You're trying to get the knee to the floor if you have that ability. You got 3 seconds to drop as much as you can and then come all the way straight up, right? And then straight leg again. Then 1, 2, 3, come back up. We're going to do 5 to unlock our hip flexors. Very important muscle to unlock, right? Here we go. When you, and then also, when you're in this position and you're starting to go down, if you want to twist a little bit towards the inside, so whatever leg is forward, the opposite shoulder, you're going to twist it that way. That's going to increase that stretch on that hip flexor. Remember, so you're twisting towards the outside of the front leg, okay? So you're twisting this way, okay? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 more. 1, 2, 3, and 5. That feels good. That muscle is being stretched. All right. Now I'm going to go to the right side. Again, I have an injury there, so I'm going to go as little as I can, right? So as much as I can without feeling any pain. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 1, 2, 3, and that's good enough for me. I feel it. I'm loose. I feel great. Okay. So last but not least, we're gonna get those hamstrings. Guys, you don't understand what a problem hamstrings are. I see so many people with such problems with the hamstrings. It's crazy. So what we're gonna do, again, right, feet together. You're gonna stick at your chest, squeeze those elbows in. You're gonna drop down like this. 1, 2, 3. Notice how my butt is still out. My back is still straight. I'm gonna keep my back straight as possible. Once I get to about 90 degrees, all right, and I have this squeeze, I drop and I go as low. I round and just let my body drop as low as possible. But as you're going to 90 degrees, you need to keep those shoulder blades tight. So you like pretend you're pulling something. All right, you're pulling a band. You're gonna hold that tight. That band is trying to pull you. You're trying to pull it, and you're gonna try to keep that body straight. All right. We're gonna do 5, 3 seconds to 90, 3 seconds to the bottom. Okay. And again, get as low as you possibly can. Here we go. Row, and then 1, 2, 3, and then down. 1, 2, 3. That's 1. Row. 1, 2, 3, and then down. 1, 2, 3. That's 2. Row. 1, 2, 3, and then down. 1, 2, 3. That's 3. 2 more. Row. 1, 2, 3, and then down. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. 2 more. Row. 1, 2, 3, and then down. 1, 2, 3. Last one. Row. 1, 2, 3, and then down. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. That feels fantastic, man. Woo! That burns like crazy, especially if you do it right. You're gonna feel that stretch. Some of you need to do this a lot, okay? Because you're so tight, it's not even funny, okay? All right, now we're going to do some active work. So we're gonna start with those high knees. I want you to bring that knee to the chest if you can, as you're chopping those arms, like you're running. So pretend you're running. Only difference is you're gonna go super high, okay? High as you can go. If you can only get up to here, that's fine, right? If you can only do this, whatever knee problems you have, that's as high as you can go. Just do your best. 1, 1, 2, 2. Going for 10. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10, and 10. Beautiful. Woo! Same thing. We're going to march again, but now you're going to kick back. All right? The idea is to try to kick your heel to your butt. You can use your hand as a guide if that's as high as you can go. If you have torn meniscus, ligament issues, patella issues, whatever issues you have on your knee that doesn't allow you to come all the way up, that's fine. Just go as high as you can go and just work on it. Just work on it, okay? But if you can really kick, I want you to snap, all right? High as you can go, squeeze as hard as you can. We got 10. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Awesome. Okay. Let's go now into jumping jacks. Feet together or shoulder width apart, hands on the side. Every time you jump out, you go like that. So that's a lateral. We're also going to do 10 this way, front. So we'll do 10 lateral, 10 front, okay? If you can't do one of them, find the one that you can do and do 20 of those. Do 2 sets of 10. If you can't go all the way up, go as high as you can go, okay? And if you can't jump, sidestep. So again, there's no excuses. Just sidestep. If you can't move your arms, whatever, all right? Just find what the combination that works for you and just keep moving. We got 10 and 10. Ready? 3, 2, 1, starting with the laterals. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to go forward. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shake it off. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. And then real quick, we're going to do our wrist exercises, especially on kettlebell days. We have to do these, okay? We have to. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab your hand, you're going to pull your fingers down, and then reach up like this. Push up to get your body as you're going to feel that stretch on the forearm. So high, if you want to lift, but get a good stretch on that wrist. Some of you might only be able to go here. That's fine, okay? That's fine. But if you can stretch out your arm, work on stretching out your arm. That means your bicep is too tight. Forearms are very weak and tight, so that's why you can't straighten it out completely. Do your best to straighten it out. We're going to do 2 seconds, alternating 10 reps total. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So 1, 2, that's 1, switch. 1, 2, that's 2. 1, 2, that's 3. 1, 2, that's 4. 1, 2, that's 5. 1, 2, that's 6. 1, 2, that's 7. 1, 2, that's 8. 2 more. 1, 2, that's 9. Last one, 1, 2, that's 10. Shake the wrist. That's probably the most important stretch for kettlebells because of the range of motion you need on that wrist. So grab something to drink. We're done with the warm-up. We are going to get started with the workout. All right. So here's the way it works. The green one, these first four exercises, is all single kettlebell. Single kettlebell. This is complex number 1. And then we have complex number 2, which is double kettlebells. Okay? We are going to do round number 1. We're going to do this twice. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how we do complexes. Okay? We don't do the ladder, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing for this one. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We're only going to do 3 exercises today for the double kettlebell. And what we're trying to focus on, okay, is number 1, technique, and number 2, just flowing. And I'll teach you about flowing. I'm gonna explain as detailed as I can and as fast as I can how to do these exercises. We're gonna start with the first 4, and we're gonna jump right into the workout. Okay. Then we're gonna go into the last 3. I'll explain the 3 exercises, and then we jump into the workout. All right. So we're not gonna be wasting a lot of time. I'm gonna explain with the kettlebells first, and then I'm gonna quickly go through some basics of how to do it with the dumbbells, because you can do this workout with dumbbells. You don't need kettlebells. If you have them, great. If you don't, I'm going to teach you how to do this workout with dumbbells. And it's going to be quick, so you got to pay attention. As I'm explaining, stay moving. Do not get cold, okay? Keep on moving. So here we go. We're starting with the single kettlebell swing. All right. Just so you guys know, in the description below, I'm going to put links so that there's more descriptive videos on how to do these things, so that you can watch them. Okay. I want you to be brief but to the point with these explanations. Kettlebells start from the floor. You're gonna hinge, slide back, keep your back straight. You're going to start in this gorilla position from the front. The biggest tendency people have to do is they try to pick it up and then they start swinging. No, you're going from the bottom so that you can drive, swing, so drag and go. Okay? Drag and go. You're not picking it up. You're going straight through and go. Foot stance, shoulder width apart. Do not be like this. Don't be swinging like this, okay? Shoulder width apart, just enough room for the kettlebell to get through. Notice how my hands, when I pop, I'm not like this. And I'm not squatting either. I'm not squatting, okay? Yeah, you can do that as an exercise. Up to you, really, but it's not a kettlebell swing. Not a proper basic kettlebell swing. A proper basic kettlebell swing is a slight hip hinge, getting some stretch reflex right here on your hamstrings, and then you bring that hip through and you pop with power. Boom. Okay. My arms stay straight, and once my hips pop, they react. I unlock them and they bend slightly. They bend slightly, come up, all right, but I'm not straightening them out. They bend slightly and I come straight back down. Straight through, slightly bent on the way up. It's just a smooth thing. Just do your best, okay? So we're gonna do 15 swings. Just do it as best as you can do it. Even if you're squatting, you know what? You're not even gonna notice. I'm not there to correct you. I just want you to move and do your best, okay? Then we have the single alternating swing. Same thing. If you're starting from the floor, all right, you're always with with kettlebells, you want to internally rotate. So my arm does a thumbs down. All right, thumbs down towards the inside. So then I swing, and then as I come up, I do a little bit of a thumbs up, neutral position. I switch hands, I come back. Again, I stay straight, I pop, I switch hands. So I switch hands and I go again. And again, you start. If you're starting from the floor, we're not going to be starting from the floor because we're transitioning from a double-handed swing. We're going straight into the single kettlebell swing. But if you were to start from the floor, you start from the floor, you drag and go. 1, 2, 3. Everything is the same. All right, slide bend on the elbow, straight on the way down, and you switch right at the top. Okay? So preferably, I want you to get that internal rotation. If you're having a hard time with it, you can absolutely keep the thumb up, but that's better for kettlebells, for dumbbells, not kettlebells, okay? Then we're gonna do the high pulls. So a high pull, I like this transition today. I like the transition that we're going to do because it's the transition to go into the snatch. So we are learning how to snatch. So we're going to start with the alternating swings, and then you go into the high pull. When you're doing a high pull, the idea is to keep the dumbbell as close to your body as possible without hitting your face, without hitting your body. Just as close as you can. Drive that elbow up, not back. Don't pull it. Don't pull the kettlebell to your side. A lot of you are going to do that. It's a bad habit. Again, I'm not there to help you, to fix it, but you do your best. But a high pull is exactly the same thing as the single kettlebell swing, exactly the same thing. Only difference is that now you're going to drive up, straight. All right, keep it close, but don't hit your face. Drive down, switch, up. All right, switch, up. Swing and switch, up, swing and switch. So it looks like this, all right, with the weight. Whoa, swing, switch, up, swing. So my thumb stays down, right? Swing, switch, thumb stays down when I do the high pull. And then I do rotation, stays down when I do the high pull, okay? Straight up and keep it close. You don't want to go forward. You don't want to get used to having your arm forward because it's going to, 1, pull you forward, and number 2, you won't be able to snatch because you're going to catch it up here. You're not going to be able to hold it. The snatch, you have to catch it right on top of you, all right? So those are the high pulls. Elbow, switch. Elbow, switch, okay? And then we got the snatch. It's just a continuation of that high pull. So now instead of just stopping here, you're going to let it go and then just react and catch at the top. So it looks like this. All right. So this is the high pull. All right. This is the high pull. Keep it close to your body. And then you snatch. All right. So you still do that high pull, keep it close, and then you react and you catch at the top. So you switch, keep it close to your body, all right, snatch and catch, all right. So keep it close, boom, all right. So the weight stays close to my body, close to my chest, all right, and then I just follow it. I let my arm react, and I do that wrist. Make sure that my wrist is flexible enough to catch, okay? So that is the snatch, okay? The snatch, again, you have that hip hinge, you pop, react, and catch. That's it. There's nothing really else to it. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna explain with the kettlebells, and then I'm gonna give you alternatives to how to do the snatch and stuff, but with dumbbells. Because with dumbbells, you can go light with the weights, okay? So the difference between dumbbells and kettlebells. With dumbbells, you're gonna start at the hip most of the time instead of the floor. So for the double-handed swing, just drive through the middle. Everything stays the same. You stay locked as long as you can. Once your hips pop, arms react. Arms react. Okay? With a single-handed swing, again, you start here, and then instead of internal rotation to external, you're just gonna stay neutral or slightly external. So you're just gonna be thumbs up the entire time, but you still switch right at the top. So just keep that dumbbell facing the same direction, okay? The high pull, you're gonna react, and then as you pop, you lift it up like this, okay? Bring it back down. Pop, elbow up, and still keeping it close. Keep it close to your body, just don't hit your head. Keep it close to your body. So when you do the snatch, you just react. You just react, all right? You just react to the snatch. Arm locked. Again, same thing. When you're going up, you keep it close to your body. So you keep it close. You pop with those hips. Keep it close, and then just boom, you catch and react. Okay, that is a snatch. You're keeping it close to your body. So you swing. Keep it close. Do not go up here. Because again, if you go up here, you're going to go here, and you're going to fall, or you're not going to be able to catch it. All right? So keep it close, keep it close, keep it close, keep it close. React. Turn it over. Turn that wrist over. Lock it up, and then you catch it. All right? If you don't know how to swing, right? You're having a hard time with the swing. You're having a hard time with the high pull. You can do upright rows. So you can go here, switch. Just lift that elbow up, right? Pull that dumbbell up. You don't have to swing. You can keep a slight bend on the knees to take some load off your lower back, but all right, that's a high pull or an upright row, single arm upright row. And the same thing with the snatch. If you don't know how to snatch, you can do a muscle snatch, which means you just lift the weight up into that position, okay? Lift it up into that position. Okay, and you switch. You can switch at the bottom, right? Or you can switch at the top. I'll leave that up to you, all right? At the most basic level, that's what you can do, okay? But at the more advanced level, with kettlebells, all right, we're gonna do a transfer switch. We did it last week. We're gonna do it again. So I want you guys to get the hang of it if you are more advanced. So in order for us to switch, we got two options. If you notice written down here is 5 and 5 or 10. So if you're doing 5 and 5, you're gonna snatch, same side. Right? Same side. Okay? And then you switch. Swing, switch. Okay? Same side. You can also drop it. All right, you can do it like that, 100%. Okay, the more advanced version, all right, you're gonna do a transfer snatch. So you go from here, and you switch hands as you go up. All right, that's the 10 rep transfer switch. Okay, 10 rep transfer switch. With dumbbells, you switch at the top. So here, and then you switch at the top. All right, that's the more efficient way, faster way. That's how I want you to learn to do it. If you are on your own and you want to do a swing switch, so for example, you want to snatch, swing, switch because you're afraid of the transfer, okay, you can definitely do it where you, right, swing, switch. 100% you can do it like that, all right? But so that's the difference between a snatch with a kettlebell and a dumbbell. We do the transfer switch to make it efficient and fast with the kettlebells, and we switch at the top switch, top hand switch, overhead switch if you're doing it with the dumbbells, okay? The overhead switch. All right, we're gonna jump into the workout now. Grab something to drink. and let's get started. So round one, we're gonna do it twice. I am gonna do it with the dumbbells because round one is the technique round, and I want you to use light weights and focus on technique. All right, nothing but that. Good morning, Maria. Good morning. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go with 15s. All right, I'll go with 20s. I'll go with 20s. All right, just to get into the warm up. So we're gonna do it exactly as written. We're gonna do it twice. We're gonna do the whole thing twice. All right. So let's get started. We're starting with 15 swings. Now the first round, okay, I'm gonna pause after every exercise. So we're gonna start from the beginning, every exercise. We're gonna pause. Second round, we're gonna flow. For those of you who don't know what flow means we never stop. We react between exercises as we move on to the next exercise. You don't drop the kettlebell. You don't stop. You just keep moving. And you transition from one exercise to the next without stopping. All right? So try your best. It's going to be, if it's your first time, it's going to be very hard to grasp. But with over time, you will figure it out. It will happen. Just trust your body. Okay? So first round. And then the snatches, I'm going to do the 5 and 5 the first round. And then I'm going to do the overhead switch in the second round. Okay? So you let me do my thing. You guys do your thing. Try to do your best and react. And just whatever works for you, works for you. Here we go. 15 double swings. 3, 2, 1. So just slide and pop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Beautiful. All right. Now, grab it with your wrist. All right. Grab it with the wrist. We got 10. All right. Single arm swing. So just slide under and keep switching your hand. We got 10. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. All right. Now we got the high pulls. All right. So here we go. 10 and 10. Remember, just lift that elbow, pop with your hips, and keep reacting. High pull, swing, switch, high pull. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. High pull, swing, switch. High pull, that's 2. High pull, that's 3. High pull, that's 4. High pull, that's 5. High pull, that's 6. High pull, that's 7. High pull, that's 8. High pull, that's 9. Swing, switch. High pull, that's 10. Beautiful. All right. And now the snatch. So I'm going to do 5 and 5. All right. So 5 with one arm, straight down from the top. 5 and then 5 with the other. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So snatch and drop. 1. Snatch and 2. Snatch and 3. Snatch and 4. Snatch and 5. So swing, switch. Now 5 with the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. All right. Now we're going to flow. Here's a tip. When you go from a double-handed swing to a single-handed swing, do a little bit of a drive. So do a left turn or a right turn. It depends on whether you're lefty or righty. But pretend you have a steering wheel. You're going to go left and then boom, switch. All right. And then for the rest, just react and do your best. All right. So remember the steering wheel when you switch from a double-handed swing into a single-handed swing. Ready? We're going to flow. We're not going to stop. 3, 2, 1. We're starting with 15 swings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 11, 12, 13, 14. Single-handed. Let's go. So steering wheel and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we got the high pulls now. High pulls. Let's go. So high pull, swing and switch. 1. High pull, swing and switch. 2. High pull, swing and switch. 3. High pull, swing and switch. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. We got snatches coming up. Snatches. So I'm going to switch at the top. So snatch. And I'm going to switch overhead switch into my next snatch. So overhead switch. That's 2. Overhead switch. That's 3. Overhead switch. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. I kind of did a swing switch there. I messed up. That's 8. That's 9. That's 10. So I did a little bit of a swing and switch in there. I messed that up, but for the most part, it was an overhead switch. All right. And again, that is the end of round number 1. The technique round. Technique round. So now you guys understand what flow means, right? You don't stop. You just switch and react. No stopping, okay? With kettlebell, it's going to be the exact same thing. Again, the only difference is how we rotate the arm. Internal, external rotation. Now we're going to go into round 2, where I'm going to explain the second part. So stay loose. Sit down if you have to, right? Because right now your heart rate is probably really high. Depending how heavy you went, right? Should have been light. I'm going to explain these 3 exercises. We're going to jump right into it. So grab something to drink. We're going to get going. Okay. Here we go. So, double kettlebell swing. Internal rotation. You start from the floor, just like the single kettlebell. You drag through and you get started. You get going, okay? You don't lift the kettlebells up first and then start swinging. You start swinging from the bottom, all right? So it looks like this. You drag through and go. 1, 2, all right? You are a little bit wider now because you got to create room for the kettlebell to get through, okay? But everything stays the same, right? Arms stay locked, thumbs down, they drive through. You come up, you hip pop, and then react. Thumbs come up, and then you react back down. Straight elbows, slight bent elbows. Straight elbows, slightly bent elbows. Do not let the kettlebell pull you into extension. All right? So you extend on the bottom, but when you come up, you have a slight bend and you keep that elbow. You don't want to be here, but slightly away from you, but not out here. Just right there. Keeping that kettlebell in position close to your body to be able to react, protect your lower back, and do other things, okay? So that's the swing, all right? You pull through and you pop, arm straight, pop, react, come straight back down. Straight, pop, come back down. Do not lean back, all right? It's a crunch. You're staying tight the entire time. If you lean back and unlock your hips, what's going to happen is you're going to hurt your spine, okay? You got to stay tight the entire time. High pulls, same thing. All right, the difference is when you do a high pulls with the dumbbells, it's like you're staying with the thumbs down. You're staying with the thumbs down. All right, so thumbs down, drive through. All right, still keeping it close. So you're keeping it close. Get those elbows up, but do not hit your face. All right, and remember, keeping it close to your body. Do not go forward. The closer you can keep it, the better. The biggest fear with people is hitting their face with the kettlebell. You have to get over that fear because the kettlebell is not as close as you think. But then again, crap happens, people hit their face. All right. So, but again, that's a technique thing. Don't hit your face, but you got to practice keeping it close in order for you to go into the snatch, which is next. Remember, the high pull, the snatch is a transition from the high pull and then just flipping the arms, the hands over and catching the dumbbell at the top. So the transition is from a high pull. So that's how you can practice. Once you get it, you don't have to go from a high pull to a snatch once you get it. But when you're practicing it, when you're learning to snatch, it's a great transition. You go from swings to high pulls to snatch because it's the progression. It's exactly how it happens. You start with the swing, you go into a high pull, and you go into a snatch. So that's how you break it down and perfect your technique. So the double kettlebell snatch, all right, it's just a continuation of the high pull. So we're gonna do 2 high pulls, right? So you guys can see. And you're going to see how I transition into the snatch. So high pull, right? And then snatch. Boom. All right. From the top. All right. And that's the double snatch. Okay. So that way now you guys know how to do that. Okay. With dumbbells. Real quick. Again, you start from the thighs, a little bit of a wider stance. You slide under and you start. And same thing. Arms stay straight and locked until I pop the hips. And then I just react. All right? So we got 10. And then the high pulls. Same thing as the single arm. All right? You just raise those elbows up. Watch your knees. All right. Keep it close. Keep it close. And notice how I go from dumbbells facing forward to dumbbells facing up like that. If you don't know how to swing or whatever reason, you can do again the upright rows. Just deep breath. Upright rows. All right. Up to you really if you want to do that. And then the double snatch. All right, just pop. You can bring it to the shoulders, pop, or you can go straight down. The straight down is a little bit more advanced, requires a lot of core stability, the ability to react, but it's more efficient. It's probably more tiring, but you know, whatever it takes for you to win a competition. If you got it, you know you got it, you got it. If you don't got it, you don't got it. Okay? But that's it, all right? Those are the exercises. I'm going to start with the dumbbells, and then we're going to go, all right, into the last round. Here we go. I'm going to grab some of the drink. Let's get going. Let's get going. So 2 rounds. All right. First round, I'm going to pause between exercises. Second round, we're going to flow. All right. Second round, we're going to flow. So starting with those double kettlebell swings. If you're using kettlebells, you start from the floor. If you're using dumbbells, you're starting from the top. Here we go. 10 swings. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Slide through. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. All right. We got 6 high pulls. All right. High pulls. Remember, keep it close. Pop. Don't hit your face. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. All right. And then snatch. So the double, kettlebell, snatch. All right. Just react. 3. If you gotta do a muscle snatch, you can do a muscle snatch. Remember, you can go muscle snatch. Right. You can go like this. You can do a curl to press. All right. You can do a curl to press. Okay. You don't have to do the snatch. You figure it out what works for you. All right. Curl to press, muscle snatch, where you stay light and then just pick them up. All right. Or you can go curl, press, curl, press. You can do that. Okay. Instead of as an alternative to the snatch. Up to you. Here we go. 6 snatches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, beautiful. And then the last round, we are flowing non-stop. All right. Choose what works for you. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 10 swings. I'm just going to call out the exercise before we get there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. High pulls. 6 high pulls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. High snatches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo! And that is the end of round number 2. All right. Catch your breath. And now we have the last round, which is your performance round. Going heavy or heavier. All right. We're going to do 3 rounds. 3 rounds. All right. We're going to do 3 and 3. Catch your breath. Once we get going, this is about as intense as it gets. All right, once we get going. All right. Here we go. So for the snatches, right? I'm going to do the transfer snatch. All right. I'm going to do the transfer snatch. So tell you what, the first round, I'm going to do swing, switch, snatch. Swing, switch, snatch. The first round. All right. So it's going to be the longest round. Then I'm going to do a snatch, shoulder, transfer. Snatch, shoulder, transfer. And then the last one is going to be the straight drop, transfer, right? Drop, transfer. Now, the one thing about the swing and switch is that you can go from here and you can drop, swing, switch, or you can go to shoulder, swing, switch. Okay? So I'm just trying to give you guys as many alternatives as possible so that you guys know, and then you can always switch it up. They're all difficult, and and then you can play around with it. All right. So I'm gonna try to remember when I'm doing the swing switch snatch, I'm gonna try to remember to do one straight drop, the first 4, and the last 6, I'm going to do, right, shoulder drop. So 4 straight drops, 4 shoulder drop, swing switch, and then I'll try to remember whatever I can for variety. All right, you just focus on the one that you can do. Let me deal with my mess. All right, so here we go. We're starting with the single kettlebells, 3 rounds. We'll figure everything out. Just try to follow along. If you fall behind on the reps, move on to the next exercise. You don't have to stay there and get lost. So if you fall behind on the single arm swings or whatever, just go to the next exercise. All right, who cares if you do less reps? Nobody's watching you. You're still getting a great workout. All right. So here we go. 3 rounds. 3, 2, 1. 15 swings first. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So single arm swings are coming up next. So single arm, alternating swings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. High pulls. Let's go. High pulls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Swing and switch. 5. Swing and switch. 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so after this one, we have snatch. So a snatch. Here we go. So snatch, and I'm going to go straight drop, swing and switch. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. Now I'm going to do shoulder drop, swing and switch for the last 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now double-handed swings, all right? Double-handed swings, here we go. 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Single hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. High pulls. Let's go. High pulls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now we got snatches. So snatch. So I'm gonna do shoulder drop, transfer. So shoulder drop and then a transfer snatch. 1, shoulder drop, transfer. 2, shoulder drop, transfer. 3, shoulder drop. 4, shoulder drop. 5, shoulder drop. 6, shoulder drop. 7, shoulder drop and transfer. 8, shoulder drop, transfer. 10. Now back to the double swings, double-handed swings. Last round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Single arm swing. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. High pulls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,